Krejcir and 4 co-accused will resume in the High Court in Johannesburg today. Yesterday's sitting was marked by unresolved disputes between the state and the defense. Krejcir is already serving a 35-year jail term for kidnapping, dealing in drugs and attempted murder. This case is linked to the murder of Lebanese national Sam Issa. He was gunned down near his home in Bedfordview, east of Johannesburg in October 2013. The shooting is believed to be related to a dispute over R500,000 Issa allegedly lent Krejcir for bail. The court rolled the matter over to this morning to give all parties a chance to deal with outstanding aspects. Now, for more on the Krejcir trial and the delays, we speak once again to our reporter Gillian Pillay, who's outside the High Court in Johannesburg. Gillian, good morning to you. What's been happening inside the courtroom so far?
A very good morning to you, Palesa. Yes, as you've mentioned there, very little has happened. The trial has been marred by stop and starts, but a lot around logistical challenges that has played out in this particular matter. Yes, it's not the first matter that Krejcir has been involved in, and there are several others that are still yet to reach prosecutorial level. But in this particular matter, it was set down for 25 days that we were meant to sit down for this particular trial. It hasn't started yet. Last Tuesday, we were meant to see the start. We are now in the second week. We are still being bogged down by logistical delays around one of the accused who isn't able to be present in the matter because of correctional services striking at the Johannesburg prison. Also, there's been a lot of back and forth around Krejcir being unable to consult with his legal counsel, and that is around him being surrounded by heavy security, which makes it very difficult for officials here to allow that particular consultation. Yet, as an accused person, he has that right, Palesa. But also around the state in this matter. As late as last week, we saw the state, the prosecution, handing over the last bit of evidence to the defense, something that should have been done way earlier than the trial has been set for. So that is the kind of delays that we've seen in this matter, Palesa. You know, it really sets the matter back, and it's possible that we'll have to sit for longer than 25 days in this particular matter. Just to take you back to the evidence that was submitted last week. It's that particular document in which a witness just gave his detail around some of the crimes that Krejcir is allegedly involved in, which looks at or mentions Patrice Motsepe around him being there. There's some plot in him being kidnapped. So a lot of explosive detail that we could see emanating out of this particular matter, Palesa. But when we will start, it's really difficult to say at this particular juncture.
Well, thank you very much for the update. That's our reporter Gillian Pillay, keeping an eye on the Krejcir trial. The Ahmed Kathrada Foundation supports calls being made to the Judicial Service Commission to investigate Mabel Jansen and review her fitness to hold judicial office. This follows an online conversation made public